I still remember one and only Onyami Jesus, a Nollywood actor and their top content creator. Distribute this message, distribute it, share it as many times as you can.
With anticipation, as lawmakers settle down for the main business of the day, the screening of the service chiefs.
So let me welcome.
The Senate, in the Committee of the Whole, relaxed its rules to admit the service chiefs as well as the Minister of Defense. Proceedings continue with the screening of the Chief of Defense Staff, who was screened in 2023 by the Senate for the office of the Chief of Army Staff. He begins by chronicling his experiences.
My experience as Chief of Army Staff was actually very challenging but rewarding. The enablers are not enough. So it makes it very difficult to get everything required to prosecute the war against terrorism, banditry, and other sundry crimes in Nigeria. And it's important for us as a country to checkmate the kind of misinformation that is out there. Because if this is not checkmated and on time, I think our challenges will be far from it over.
Satisfied with his responses, he is asked to take a bow.
Is it the view of the Senate that he be allowed to take a bow and watch as others speak to us? Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
The Chief of Army Staff, who was born in 1971, then takes the podium, responding to questions about the deployment of new strategies.
The Lakurawa challenge and the banditry in the Northwest. Luckily, I've been in that theater of operations to conduct assessment visits within that frame. And I assure you that with our improved training and special forces insertions, we are going to deal with that challenge and bring that issue to very close.
And then the Chief of Naval Staff, Rear Admiral Idi Abbas. Insecurity on the nation's waterways is a moot point.
Most of where these illegalities are happening are hard to reach areas. The use of this same drone technology and other technologies will help us block this more.
Beginning with a series of parables, the Chief of Air Staff reiterates a recurring point echoed by his colleagues, the critical need to deploy modern technology to advance operations.
Some of these weapons we fire are one missile, one of the cheapest, as cheap as $100,000. And you fire these things every day. So it is not a business for the chicken-minded.
The Nigerian military has taken delivery of a total of 32 brand new aircrafts at the cost of $1.2 billion. Air Vice Marshal, where are our Tucanos?
The Super Tucanos are doing what they've been paid to do. We are giving you value, sir, for your money because the equipment in those Super Tucanos are extremely expensive. They are located mostly in the Northeast and mostly in the Northwest.
Given the sensitivity of the issues, the upper chamber then resolved to continue the questioning in a closed-door session. Minutes after, the President of the Senate announced the confirmation of the service chiefs.
Thereafter, the Committee of the Whole approved the nominations of Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluide as Chief of Defense Staff, Major General W. Shuaibu as Chief of Army Staff, Rear Admiral I. Abbas as Chief of Naval Staff, Air Vice Marshal S.K. Aneke as Chief of Air Staff. Can we thank them and bid them farewell from the hallowed chambers?
The Senate President has also said that the service chiefs has urged the National Assembly to expedite efforts towards granting full autonomy to local governments to reduce pressure on security institutions. In addition, they called for the strengthening of the Nigeria Police Force through better funding and infrastructure.